It's Jemiah from Looks by Jemiah Beauty, and I have to say it took me a long time to start recording again. I've been so busy with college, classes, work, and just the stress of everything else altogether. The one good thing about this social distancing is that it's given me a lot of time, and now I have absolutely no excuse not to make a new video. And you also have no excuse not to watch it. I mean, what else are you doing, right? So I decided I'm gonna record a braid takedown video.
So you can be my black African queen. Baby, you the standard. Baby, you the answer. Won't you be my black African queen? Baby, you the standard. Baby, you the answer.
So what a lot of you don't know is that braid takedown is just as important as putting your braids in, because the last thing you want to do is cut your hair or do any unnecessary damage to your hair or your edges. And you also want to make sure that you're not stressing out your follicles. So it's really important to be careful when you're doing a braid takedown. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you guys my ends. So I'm not sure if you can see this, but I actually have burned ends. It was a stylistic choice. Some people boil the ends of their hair. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually just cut off the nub of that. Okay, so I have some pretty sharp scissors, and what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm just going to cut off the very end of the braid here. So my hair usually stops when I stretch it out at around like my shoulders right now. Actually a little bit past, close to my collarbone. I've had a lot of growth over this, well, first couple 4 months of 2020. So I'm gonna be careful not to cut too high. So I'm just going to cut off the nub here. Especially like the rounded rings like these, they can really snag it out. Yeah. All right, let's get to the braids. And believe me, if I can do this in these nails, I mean, anyone can. So if you're all social distancing out there, definitely don't wait for your hairstylist to call you back, because she probably won't. Just get it out the way one day, sit down and start unbraiding. Okay, so I have unbraided this braid all the way up to the top, and I figured that I'm actually going to time myself to see how long it takes me to unbraid all of these. Before I start the timer, I do want to call attention to the top of my braid. As I said, I have my rubber band here. This is the method that I use. I'm actually going to take out my rubber bands at the end, and I'm going to show you how I do that carefully. So sometimes rubber bands actually do pop off during your extended time of wearing your braids. Some of them have popped off at some point. It doesn't stop the braid from staying in. The braid will be fine. It's okay. The issue is if they're still there, you actually would have to either pop them yourself or cut them out. And I'm going to show you up close how I cut them out without cutting my hair. That is the most important thing. Like, I took so long to grow this, I'm not cutting my hair. So stay tuned for that. And we're just going to place this in through the braid and push downward. You see like a sort of a knot to form here. You can see exactly where to take it out. It's a lot faster. Sometimes it'll go all the way through, and that's fine too. Sometimes it'll like make a little bit of a knot, and that's fine. But it is so much faster to use. You can see what you're doing. Please do not judge the nails right now. The nail salon has been closed for almost 2 weeks now, and I'm very upset. So I wouldn't recommend the rat tail comb method on braids smaller than these. These are medium-sized braids. Smaller than these might actually cause a lot of stress on the braid. Why am I even posting this? I look crazy. I mean, like, think the point is to educate other people and to have fun, but seriously, I'm gonna let people see me like this? Wow. See, this is what those YouTubers, like the famous YouTubers, would never show you, like the parts where they actually don't look good. Or the parts where they struggle, you know. That's why I don't like certain YouTubers, because if I'm struggling and I see that you're not, I think that I'm doing something wrong. But in actuality, we're all struggling. Y'all just don't want to be honest. I don't know. Here's a good example. I have this big knot right here, and you do not want to pull that. You take your rat tail comb, you go into the middle of the knot, and you try to work it out. Do not pull it. Do not get frustrated with it. If you need to, go in with your hands, see where the trouble is, take your time, and bam, it is out. Okay, I'm not sure how well you can see the rubber band here, but the rubber band is, let me turn it this way, the rubber band is right here. It is covered with dirt. I am going to wash my hair right after this video. This rubber band. So sometimes if you're able to, you can get your nail underneath this rubber band here. It's very difficult to do with these nails. There she is. So here's the rubber band. So like I said, one of the ways that you can do this is by just popping the rubber band and just pull it apart. It does hurt a slight bit, but it's okay. You just break this. Let the rubber band unravel around the hair. Sometimes it just falls right out. Sometimes it needs a little bit of help to navigate through the hair. Here we go. And here's the rubber band. I personally do not shampoo my braids excessively when I have braids in, especially box braids, for a long period of time. I actually use a shampoo spray on my scalp to help this itching, to help any sort of buildup and things like that. Mine, I believe, is the Tropical Roots shampoo spray. Okay, again, I'm not sure how well you can see this one here, but I'm gonna try to pull up the rubber band with my nail again. Okay, here we go. There is the rubber band. Now, I usually spread the rubber band in between two of my fingers, that way I have a clear point to cut. I make sure there's no hair here and it is far away from the braid. I come in with the scissors, making sure that I go right in between there, and ooh, nice and easy. These are really sharp scissors. And here's our rubber band. Now we can easily separate my hair from the false hair. And there it is. Okay, you guys, I hope that those tips were very helpful for your next braid takedown. And I have a lot more work to do, but I wanted to make sure I showed you guys a few tips about unbraiding the hair and taking off the rubber bands if you use the rubber band method, and about trying to avoid tangles. And remember, have patience. I mean, it took you hours to get this hair in. It doesn't take that long to get it out. In fact, let's check my timer to see how long it took me. Let's see. It says, I'm gonna focus it in a second, but this is 45 minutes and 13 seconds. And that's using my nails and using my rat tail comb, and it wasn't really that bad. I mean, it took me like 4 hours to put these in. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I want you guys to please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to share to all of your friends, and if you have any suggestions for videos I should do in the future, definitely put those in the comments below, because I will be checking. I still can't believe I let you guys see me look this crazy, but I really hope it was helpful. Thank you so much. This was Looks by Jemiah.